Everyone. So after looking at the comments of my previous little clip, like 1 minute, 1.5 minute video, I decided to go ahead and do a challenge, sort of speak, to how many cars I can run on my layout with simply just putting cars on and see what happens. My last train was 18 cars in a caboose. I was able to do 24 car in a caboose with that same locomotive. That's my new record. The clip will be inserted. But I also decided to go more hardcore and go with a double header with my Rapidos, which one of them has a traction tires on. Well, it has two traction tires. So let's see how hard they can pull, and we will see the train do a whole lap, so it's not just a pull for that section. I actually had it a little longer, but I had some uncoupling issue where some couplers were actually just opening up and letting it loose because it was too long and too much resistance in certain corners. So to make sure it's legit, we'll do a full loop. And yes, it is chasing its tail at this point, but it's actually really interesting. And there's so much variety in the type of cars that it's actually really fun and a lot more realistic than I thought it would be. So let's cut to the clip of the first record with only one locomotive, which is my SE90 Mac with 24 cars and one caboose. And then the next one, I actually don't even know how many it is. We will have to count it, and I'll put it on screen how much it is. So actually, I decided not to tell the number. I will have it in my description, but I will hide it a few. I will hide it a few lines below so that you guys have. I'd like for you guys to comment how many you guys counted to see if the video was easy to actually know if it is easily countable or not. I actually lost count the first time I tried to count it, so we'll see how many of you gets it right. And we will follow the train around one more time, but we will follow the whole train around the entire layout to prove that it actually can run the entire layout as is. And I'm sure I could technically add a few more, but at the length that it is, I think it's enough. Those motors are actually like working hard. Alright, so we will follow it around. You guys saw the caboose move away from it at the start because it's long enough that it takes the whole completed quote-unquote section. We will see the train go around here, and we will see it come back to the to where it was with the caboose near as well. So that way we'll know that the whole train went around the entire layout if the caboose and the locomotives are at the same spot that it started at. It's quite the train, let me tell you that. And I don't even know where I could rail fan the whole train because it's so long, it is meeting it, like chasing its tail. So, kind of weird, but at the same time, really fun. I usually don't do these kind of challenges, but it wasn't even a challenge. I was just Jersey Bill was like, "Hey, why not? I like your spirit. Let's see how far it can go." And I just got into it, and I needed to do it. I couldn't not do it. And that's Dave's favorite caboose. So technically we went further than the starting point, but honestly I'm enjoying this a little too much to stop. As long as there's no derailment, because there's a lot of tensions on the couplers, especially the first few ones. As long as there's no derailment, I have no issue with running this a little longer, but I think we'll stop the clip after the locomotives have done the run around and are back to the starting point. I'm hoping there's no derailment. If there is, the video will cut at the derailment, and we will we will have to start this not start it over. But we will just cut it there. But I still will call this a success, simply because it was able to do more than a full lap. Actually, it's going to do 2 full laps with this whole train behind without any derailments. Well, hoping for. We're getting back at the start where the locomotive and caboose crosses each other, and we're done. There it is, guys. I hope you like this little video. It's a little different style than what I usually do. I'll go back to my more standard videos after about working on the layout. There's quite a few updates to do, just the fact that the layout's much higher now, the new plans that goes even somewhere else. Like, there's a lot to talk about in the future videos, but I just wanted a little bit of fun. I'm really enjoying my layout so far, and I thought you guys might as well. That's why I've been putting out some small clips and some YouTube shorts here and there, and I thought let's do something a little different, but at the same time that's very related and fun. And yeah, while I love my HO stuff, I'm really getting back into N scale, and I still think it's my favorite scale so far. It fits more what I'm looking for in model railroading, honestly. And we're almost a complete third lap, so that's pretty incredible for these two little Rapido engines. I know I've said I had some mixed feelings about certain Rapido engines, but honestly, the ones I have are just incredible, so I'm gonna stop talking bad about them because they've just been nothing but great, these two. And my other ones, some of them have been a little picky. Whoop! The derailment. Yep, the tension on the couplers is a little high, so we'll still count this as a win. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and have a great week.